Romina here?
Who's that guy?
He's yours.
You're not gonna tell me?
I heard from you in over a year. You just took off.
My son and I should be around him. I wasn't around my dad. Look the way I turned out.
How are you going to take care of us?
I can't think of another line of work that I'd rather be in.
You're so smart. You can do anything you want. Just don't understand why you're doing this.
I'm a cop, Jen.
Got a kid? You want to provide for that kid? You got to do that using your skill set. And your skill set? Shazam.
All right, everybody who wants to live, put your hands in the air.
105 in pursuit, suspect.
104, I got a visual on a motorcycle.
Tell him it's for me. I'm still his father. I can give him stuff.
Hey, I'm Officer DeLuca. We're here to search your house.
What for?
We're looking for the money that Luke Lanton may or may not have given to you.
14 grand.
The lion's share is going to our hero.
This is your problem. This is our problem, and I'm bringing it to your attention because that's what I should do.
I want to do two in one day.
Yo, get up!
I'm not going to let you bring us both down.
There's a way out of this. You're not going to like it.
You know something, Luke? If you ride like lightning, you're gonna crash like thunder.
So as soon as I see that this is a film from the director of Blue Valentine pairing up with Ryan Gosling again, I know I'm going to go and see it because I thought Blue Valentine was just really a spectacular film and Ryan Gosling did a great job. I've become a huge Ryan Gosling fan. A friend of mine actually said, you know, you hate to always say Ryan Gosling did such an amazing job at every movie he's in, but he does. And I would say that looks to be the case here again. I find him an exciting actor. That said, though, I feel kind of when I watch this trailer that like I'd seen this movie before. It does remind me a lot of Drive, which I did like, but I feel that Ryan Gosling has to be careful not to make too many of the same kind of movie and to always play kind of the same character. I think, you know, dyeing his hair, bleaching his hair blonde, you know, isn't enough of a transformation. I want to see him do different things, or I feel he's going to get pigeonholed in these kind of small independent films, which I think would not be great for his career. But we'll see what happens with Gangster Squad. That's supposed to break him out of that. And I know he was supposed to maybe do a Logan's Run remake, but I think he dropped out of that. But I think Ryan Gosling needs to jump to the next level. I said I thought he should be the new Bruce Wayne, the new Batman, but he needs something like that to kind of mix it up and, you know, maybe make him more of a movie star, because I feel he has that movie star appeal. But the actor that really excites me the most in this trailer is actually Bradley Cooper. And I haven't seen Silver Linings Playbook yet because I just can't make myself go. It just seems like kind of like it's going to be grating to my nerves. But I'm hearing such good things about it. I might cave. But one of the things that people are saying is that Bradley Cooper is just so good in the film. And I've never really liked Bradley Cooper. I don't like his comedic persona in films like The Hangover. I think he always seems kind of smarmy. But I like kind of the change that he's done here. He seems really like more likable persona. And so I think that's interesting. I think, you know, as I've talked about, Ewan McGregor, I feel, has also successfully done this. I wasn't too crazy about Ewan McGregor beforehand, but I feel like he's changed his on-screen persona in films like The Impossible and Beginners and Salmon Fishing in the Yemen, and he's become, I feel, a much more likable actor. And maybe Bradley Cooper will do the same. He looks very good here, and maybe like he might be able to match Ryan Gosling here, acting for acting. Also, Ben Mendelsohn is in this film. He plays, I believe, the friend of Ryan Gosling, who's encouraging him to rob banks, and he's in Killing Them Softly. And while I thought Killing Them Softly was not a fantastic film, as I said, it's an actor's movie, and Ben Mendelsohn's in that film, and he's quite good. And also Scoot McNairy's in that film as well, and he's starting to get more work as well. So I feel these are two up-and-coming character actors. They don't have Ryan Gosling's star power, but I feel they do have somewhere near his acting ability. So pay attention to that guy and look for that face. And finally, I like the fact that this is a film about fathers, because I feel that's not something explored a lot in any creative medium. I feel the emphasis in our society is always on the mothers, and you see that drives a lot of fathers to desperation. There's that famous incident in the UK where there's like a group of dads who fight for their rights, when getting a divorce, and I believe one of them dressed up as Batman and staged a protest. You might remember that. And I feel both parents are important to any family, and I think it's great that maybe dads are getting a little more attention in Hollywood because that'll help them get more attention within society at large. So what do you think of A Place Beyond the Pines? Do you think that it looks like a really good movie? Do you think it's too much of the same from Ryan Gosling? And either way, will you see it no matter what? Write your thoughts down below, and thanks for coming to Beyond the Trailer, not just for the latest trailers, but these quick snapshot reviews. Thanks for watching. Bye.